For the first time since 2014, NHL players are officially back at the Olympics. That means McDavid, Matthews, Pasternak, Heiskanen, Hughes, Makar, best on best hockey. And if you're serious about this tournament, I'm breaking down every major matchup and prediction inside my free hockey community during the Olympics. The link is in the description if you want deeper analysis as the games unfold. Today, I'm ranking every team in the 2026 Olympic Hockey Tournament, explaining how this smaller rink changes everything, and giving you my full gold medal prediction. Let's get into it. There are 12 teams in this tournament, 3 groups of 4. The top 4 teams advance directly to the quarterfinals. The remaining teams play a qualification round to fight their way in. Overtime is 3 on 3, 5 minutes in prelims, 10 minutes in playoffs, and in the gold medal game, it's a full 20-minute sudden death 3 on 3 period. That alone makes this unpredictable. Now let's talk about the rink. The neutral zone will be slightly shorter than traditional international ice. That means less space in transition, less east-west freedom, more north-south pressure. Teams built on structure and forechecking will benefit. Teams relying purely on wide possession may struggle. Keep that in mind. Let's start at the bottom. Italy. Italy is here as the host nation, and realistically, this tournament is about pride and experience for them. They don't have NHL level scoring depth, and the pace difference against elite teams will be significant. On a tighter rink where puck battles increase and cycles get heavier, depth becomes critical. That's where Italy is vulnerable. They'll need elite goaltending and a disciplined trap to stay competitive. But over multiple games, I see them finishing 12th overall. France. France brings limited NHL presence and will rely heavily on defensive structure. They'll try to collapse low, block shots, and drag games into low-scoring battles. But against superpowers, sustained offensive zone time will be hard to generate. On this condensed surface, elite teams can recover pucks quickly and maintain pressure. I see France finishing just ahead of Italy in 11th place. Denmark. Denmark's biggest strength is in net. If Frederik Andersen is healthy and locked in, he can steal games. On smaller ice, traffic increases and rebound control becomes even more important. Experienced goaltending can make a massive difference. However, their center depth and offensive creation are limited. In elimination hockey, scoring depth matters. I see Denmark finishing 10th. Slovakia. Slovakia has exciting young talent, especially Slavkovsky. But this tournament is a different level. Their core is still developing, and against veteran NHL stars, experience becomes decisive. On reduced ice, where decisions must be quick, young players can get overwhelmed. They'll compete hard, but consistency across 4 lines will be an issue. I see Slovakia finishing 9th. Latvia. Latvia is always dangerous in tournament play. Their goaltending depth is legitimate, and on a tighter rink where rebounds and net front chaos increase, a hot goalie can change everything. They don't have elite forward depth, but they do have discipline and compete level. They can absolutely drag a favorite into overtime. Still, over multiple elimination games, scoring limitations catch up. I see Latvia finishing 8th. Switzerland. Switzerland has one of the more balanced blue lines outside the Big Four. Roman Josi brings elite puck movement, and players like Hischier and Fiala can capitalize on turnovers. Their structured defensive game translates well to this rink. They forecheck aggressively and defend responsibly. The question is goaltending consistency against elite shooters. I see Switzerland reaching the quarterfinals, but falling there, finishing 7th overall. Germany. Germany is the most dangerous team outside the favorites. Leon Draisaitl alone can swing a game. On smaller ice, where quick releases and tight puck control matter, his skill becomes even more dangerous. Seider will likely log huge minutes. If their goaltending stabilizes, they can absolutely eliminate a contender. But depth across 4 lines still doesn't match the elite nations. I see Germany finishing 6th. Czechia. Czechia has built a strong international structure over the last few years. Pasternak can take over offensively, and their goaltending depth gives them real upset potential. Their system is designed to frustrate high-skill teams and force controlled, low-event games. On condensed ice, that style can be extremely effective. I see them pushing deep, but ultimately falling in the quarterfinals, finishing 5th. If you're enjoying this breakdown and want daily Olympic coverage, hit like and subscribe. I'll be covering key matchups and elimination games throughout the tournament. Now, we get into the heavyweights. Finland. Finland's identity is discipline and defensive structure. They defend the middle of the ice extremely well, and on this surface, that becomes even more powerful. Heiskanen can control pace from the back end, and Saros can absolutely steal a semifinal. The loss of Barkov hurts them in high-pressure offensive moments, especially late in tight games. I see Finland reaching the semifinals, but just missing out on a medal, finishing fourth. Sweden. Sweden's blue line is elite. Their puck movement and possession game are world class. The smaller rink may slightly limit their wide play style, but their defensive mobility and hockey IQ remain strengths. If they adapt to a faster transition game, they are incredibly dangerous. I see Sweden losing a tight semifinal and winning the bronze medal. Canada. Canada has the most explosive forward depth in the tournament. McDavid, McKinnon, Crosby, Bedard. On smaller ice, their speed through the middle and quick strike offense become even more dangerous. Makar driving play from the back end adds another layer entirely. The variable is goaltending consistency. If that stabilizes, they win gold. If not, they're vulnerable in a one-game elimination. I see Canada reaching the final, but falling just short, earning silver. United States. The United States may have the most complete roster in the tournament. Elite defense, elite goaltending, a north-south pressure game that fits this rink perfectly. Their blue line can suppress elite forwards better than anyone else in this tournament. They were close last time. I think this year they break through. I have the United States winning gold. So that's my full 2026 Olympic hockey prediction. Gold, USA. Silver, Canada. Bronze, Sweden. Now enjoy the game, Shrimps, and let me know in comments your thoughts on who will win. See you in the next video.